For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Alva. One topic of discussion that doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon is a new Friday film. Recently, Ice Cube appeared as a guest on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, where he spoke on longevity in his hip-hop career, his business endeavors, as well as his involvement in Hollywood when it comes to producing. Now, during the brief conversation, Friday After Next was brought up. In the 2002 comedy, Smiley portrayed a neighborhood Santa Claus that used his disguise to break into houses. Now, in this interview, Smiley told his audience that he auditioned for the character Money Mike. That role eventually went to Katt Williams. Smiley appeared on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay, back in February, where he revealed that same information. You know what's crazy? I auditioned for the Money Mike part that Katt Williams played, and I think Katt Williams was supposed to play the Santa Claus. Ice Cube admitted that he initially had Smiley audition for quite a few parts because he wanted to make sure that Smiley's role wasn't cut out of the final film, like his role was cut in All About the Benjamins. Aside from reminiscing on the movies they'd done together, Smiley asked Cube about the highly anticipated Fourth Friday movie. Cube would say that another Friday movie is something that he's been trying to get done for a very long time, but he would blame Warner Brothers for holding up the project. Now, the first Friday was called a negative pickup. A negative pickup is when basically you get the money, you get the financing, the studio gets the hell out the way, and you bring them back a finished movie. That was the first Friday. Every Friday after that, they've been wanting to give notes. I don't want to hear what a Hollywood exec gotta say about a Friday movie. How can you tell me what a Friday movie should be? Ice Cube would then explain he would send 2 scripts to the studio, but would constantly receive notes that require him to change the script.
I've written 2 full scripts, totally different movies, because the first one I gave him, it was Craig, Day. They had a dispensary. It was a little flash mob. Right. They went off on the kids. And then they got thrown in jail, you know what I mean? They in jail, and they got to duck Debo, they got to duck Damon, they got to duck the Joker brothers. They told me, going to jail is not funny. I said, look, man, it's not funny, but it's a consequence sometimes of selling illegal substances. You know what I'm saying? So you got to explore it. We got to, and look. It's funny. It's funny.
I bet it is.
And then after that, all these go to jail. Black is the new orange, and orange is the new artist.
Right. Yeah.
All these. So I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Either y'all stole what I was doing, or y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
The common consensus was that the Hollywood executives didn't understand the black references within the script. Cube would then tell the story of another script he wrote for the studio, which they had notes for as well.
It was a situation where I gave him this next script. It was back on the block, back in the neighborhood. Yeah. Perfect situation. And it was it's a great movie. And once again, more notes. They all stupid. They don't make sense. All stupid. And then John Witherspoon passes away after a year and a half of going back and forth with these people.
According to Cube, his back and forth with the studio lasted over a year and a half, and during that time, John Witherspoon and Tiny Lister, who portrayed Pops and Debo, unfortunately passed away. With these untimely deaths of major characters in the Friday world, it appears that a 4th movie is unlikely. So what do you guys think of Ice Cube's story of The Last Friday and how it didn't come together? Is Craig and Day in jail something you would like to see? Let's talk about it more in the comments below. And stay up to date for the latest news in comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. Please look out for new original content at hypeplustv.com. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Alva.